Let's go to question 2. A right circular cone of radius r is inscribed in a sphere with a center O and radius capital R, as shown in the following diagram. The perpendicular height of the cone is h. X denotes the center of its base, and B a point where the cone touches the sphere. Show that the volume of the cone may be expressed by V equals pi over 3 2RH squared minus h to the third power. We do know for the volume of a cone equals 1/3 pi r squared times the height. Change this r into capital R and h. In this right triangle, let's label this is a H1. Say here is A. OC will be capital R. Then this H1 equals H minus capital R. According to the Pythagorean theorem, H minus R squared plus R squared. So we have R squared equals capital R squared minus H minus R squared. Simplify. H squared minus 2RH plus R squared. Then distributive property. R squared minus H squared plus 2RH minus R squared. Cancel. Equals 2RH minus H squared. Therefore, for volume equals 1/3 pi R squared is this, 2RH minus H squared, then times H, then distributive property. We will get pi over 3, 2RH squared minus H to the third power. Let's go to B. Given that there is one inscribed cone having a maximum volume, show that the volume of this cone is this. We already know the volume equals pi over 3, 2RH squared minus h to the third power. Since we are looking for maximum value, we need to work out dV by dH equals pi over 3, 2R times 2H minus 3H squared, pi over 3 times 4RH minus 3H squared. We will set up dV dH equals 0. So we have 4RH minus 3H squared equals 0. Common factor is H. 4R minus 3H equals 0. H cannot be 0. So we have 4R minus 3H equals 0. And H equals 4/3R. We will substitute H equals 4/3R into this formula. To figure out volume, V equals pi over 3 2r times 4 over 3 r squared minus 4 over 3 r to the third power. That equals pi over 3. This is a 16 over 9. So we have a 32 over 9 r to the third power minus 4 to the third power is 64. 3 to the third power is 27 r to the third power. We will make the same denominator. So we multiply by 3, multiply by 3. That equals pi over 3. 32 times 3 will be 96 over 27 r to the third power minus 64 over 27 r to the third power. So we get pi over 3 times. Denominator is 27. 96 minus 64 will be 32 r to the third power. Simplify. 32 pi r to the third power over 81. We need to show this volume is a maximum value. There are two ways to show the value is a maximum. One is using the first derivative. You have to show the sign diagram. Second one is using the second derivative. Let's use the second derivative. We already figured out v prime of h equals pi over 3 4rh minus 3h squared. It's here. Then v double prime of h equals pi over 3 4r minus 6h. Therefore, for v double prime of 4 over 3r equals pi over 3 times 4r minus 6 times 4 over 3r equals pi over 3. Reduce here, you will get negative 8r. 4r minus 8r will be negative 4r. This is less than 0. So v equals 32 pi r to the third power over 81 is maximum value.